Hello from the garden. Okay, I want to start with an apology because I have been in the garden a little bit here and there. The weeds being gone is an example of me being in the garden. I've also been doing a bit of cleanup with just some stuff that has just kind of like gone past its prime. But just thought I'd share a few updates. We've got more lovely, beautiful okra flowers. Sweet potato flowers, not okra flowers, in the garden. We do have some okra. It's kind of getting to the end of its season, but the sweet potatoes have sure enough taken over the space. So we got sweet potatoes here, here, in there, in here, in here, all in there. And then, hold on. All right, so these are the updates on the Greenstalk Tower. We've got one. Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 4 or 5 on this plant. Oh, yeah, there's one over here. 5. So we've got pepper started over here. We've got about similar that's happening over there. We have some more eggplant still happening. It looks like the cucumber plant is still viable as well. So I just keep looking out for them because those cucumbers pop up out of nowhere. But I can tell that the sweet potatoes are probably coming to the end of their life cycle because this is what happens right before. And so they start to yellow, which is what some of these look like. But I'm not going to mess with it. Oh, look at the butterflies. There's butterflies here today. Beautiful butterflies. Actually, they're having fun, seems like. And bees. I let one of my plants go to seed. So we have, I saw at least, there's one up there, there's one up here. Lots and lots of bees. So yeah, this area is quite full. Let's see. I think I saw pepper over here earlier. Let's see if we can, oh, here it is. Pepper. So we got some pepper action happening over here. I just let this fully go to seed just so I can get the pollinators in the area. Oh, there's one right there, another pepper, small one. Oh, there's another one, there's 3. So I see 3 over here. There might be more, I just can't sense them all. Well, at least we have some peppers finally showing up. I pulled the okra plants from here. There's another one there and some weeds. So I have to clean this bed up, but clearly it needs a lot of work. So that's another story for another day. Started clearing this one, another story for another day. Where weeds come from, everywhere, anywhere. So we've got work to do. But, hold please. I left these too long, so they're fibery. So I know if anybody was looking, this one's probably a brand new one. I should have left this, but I just pulled it out as this is an okra flower. So it would have produced probably an okra, but these ones have just been out here. When you're traveling, that's what happens. Everything goes crazy, and then you get terribly awful fibery okra that don't come off. So yeah, they get thick and wide, and they don't even come off easily. So those ones, they're on the pile. Those are fresh. I do have some onion seeds planted. Some of these kind of got drowned because this got overrun, but some of these are going to be very viable. So I will use these starts, plant them in some of my beds around the garden like I did before, and hopefully have some larger, bigger onions. I started earlier this year, so that's my goal. I started something here, but I don't think because I didn't water them every day, they didn't have a good chance. But these ones I think will have a good chance. Anyway, ants have taken over they've taken over my bed. There's ants everywhere in here. Like, when I mean everywhere, they are everywhere. They've taken over. So I heard somebody say diatomaceous earth? Diatomaceous clay? Something like that. I think it's diatomaceous earth. If you know about it, if you know a way to get rid of them that's safe, because we know we don't use chemicals around here, please comment, because that is not fun. And I have worked hard on my compost, and I already got bit by a couple of, or stung, whatever ants do. Anyway, it looks a bit of a mess, but I had, like I said, outside of that area, I did clean up. This whole thing was all overgrown. So I have been out here. It's just been the fun balance of trying to juggle all the things. I want to use these to plant my kale lettuce, because you know how I planted it over here last time. I think this is my kale, my lettuce. I want to use these towers to grow my stuff. So we'll see how that goes. But for now, that's the plan. I know they're a little bit leany right now. We can get that fixed up. Lots of work needs to happen in the garden, but I figured I just would share. Yes, it looks a mess, but I'm hoping and praying under all this shenanigans is big, large, beautiful sweet potatoes. That's my hope. That's my desire. That's what I'm holding on to, is that I got sweet potatoes, big ones, all on here. I haven't been touching them. I won't touch them. I want these completely die back. And then when they do completely die back, I'm probably going to leave them for another week and then touch them. So I'm not bothering anything. This will all just be left alone. But I do have seeds for peas, and I think I was able to successfully grow snap peas at the end of last season. The weather is absolutely stunning, which is why this video is even that long. So anyway, I hope you get to spend some time in your garden today. I hope your garden's looking a lot better than mine, but I think you see the plan, you see the vision. Things are still happening, although it looks wonky. Like, I'm gonna get stuff cleaned up over here. That one completely needs to get cleaned up. This space needs to be cleaned up, but it's going to happen, so we're not going to stress. We're just going to wait and see. So yeah, this one, that one, get it cleaned up and prepare the beds for next season, and just wait and see what's going to happen. And again, if you have any recommendations for getting ants out of my compost without ruining my compost, that would be greatly appreciated, because that didn't happen before. So I don't know what to do, but they've made little mounds around the edge of it, and I flooded it with water. That only doesn't work. Clearly, they run out for a little while and then they come back in later. So sad news. But I love that the bees are loving the space. I've got 1, 2, 3 bees, 4 bees right now. So we're happy. We're excited. We hope they pollinate everything that needs pollinating, and yes, just let the basil go wild, which is completely fine. Yeah, so things are looking a little shabby right now, but it's still green, so we're happy. And then we're gonna get started on those snap peas, getting started on the fall stuff, and see what we can do for the fall into winter season. Thank you for stopping by. Take care. Bye now.